Hey everyone. In my last video series I talked about travel and change. And you know, as I was making my way through the series, I began to have some real aha moments. The series, if you remember, was about travel, aviation, airports, shopping, retail. And from the responses, clearly these are also pretty popular topics amongst all of you. So it became clear to me that many of you found value in what I spoke about in the videos. The videos I did were meant to ask you as customers what you appreciated, what you liked, disliked, and therefore what you might want to change about your experiences when traveling or when shopping. As I went through all your responses, the hundreds of them, something sort of clicked into place in my head. It became really clear to me that I've been circling around an idea for a very, very long time, but because I don't really come across it in my reading and my research, it sort of, stayed under the radar. And this, when it came to me, it hit me like a bolt of lightning. It made me realize just how fundamentally important this idea is for all of us as businesses, as services, as individuals, as customers, right? When I was able to define this awesome idea, I also realized that without knowing it, I've been working on it, working to define it, refine it, understand it, and most of all, apply it all through my professional career. I'm sure you've been doing it too. So what is this thing that is so important? What is this thing that, if you remember, I said in my video last week, it's not even defined on Google? What is this thing that's going to redefine quality of products, services, quality of experiences, quality of interactions between businesses and customers, between people? This is potentially a game-changing idea. I introduce to you customer excellence. Customer excellence. Think about that for a minute. Not customer service excellence, not excellent customer experience, just simply customer experience. Now you can go Google it and you get back about 490 million results, all of which do not help you define exactly what customer excellence is. You will read a lot about customer service excellence, excellence in customer service, customer experience, excellence in customer experiences. But nobody talks about the true meaning of customer excellence. So wait, before I go on, I know what some of you might be thinking. And here's a key question that we need to ask ourselves. Are we simply engaging in wordplay and semantics? What's the real difference between excellent customer service and customer excellence? Why can't it just be customer service excellence? Or why can't we talk about excellent customer experiences? These are all great questions, and I'm going to try and answer them. So, here are 3 quick thoughts for you on why it needs to be customer excellence as opposed to anything else. Number 1, it must be customer excellence because do not confuse the process for the meaning. Customer service is the tool. It is reactive, it is a process in response to what the customer says or asks for, and is therefore anchored in a limiting belief system that is essentially based on a transaction. Number 2, do not confuse the result of your process, which is customer service, for your mission. The result of your process is your product, your service, your marketing, and that delivers an experience to the customer. But here's the thing, experiences can be positive or negative. They are relative. They are qualitative on a scale. They do not fundamentally transform your customer from being good to great to excellent. The fundamental deal is this. The only way to focus on the customer, and this is the third reason, the only way to focus on the customer, like every business says they want to do, is to actually focus on the customer. If your whole mission and your reason for your being is your process and your outcome, then you're not focusing on the customer. It's that simple. So what do you think? Tell me in the comments, let me know how and what you think about customer excellence. What are your ideas about why customer excellence is important? Do you agree with me that this concept of customer excellence is game-changing? Stay tuned for more videos on customer excellence as I develop it. I refine it further over the next few weeks. And as always, follow my #FlyVry to keep up to date with all my videos in case you don't see them in your feed. I'm really looking forward to your comments. Take care and have a wonderful week.